TNT flew me down to Miami to hang out with The Rock and the 9 contestants from The Hero, which is on TNT Thursdays at 8 o'clock. It's a brand new show. And this is my interview in Miami with The Rock.
All right, this is Brad Nolan from Click 98.9 FM in Seattle. All right, we got to...
I'm listening.
We got to get something out of the way first.
Go.
Do you know a guy named Brad Solderich?
How would I know him?
He claims he's your cousin.
I have never heard of this man in my life.
Dang it! He stays on the bullshitter list. Damn. So he's my 7th grade science teacher.
Okay.
You guys look a lot alike.
But here's the thing.
Pennsylvania?
Here's the thing. He may be. With every movie, my family tree grows.
He was like, yeah, we hang out, barbecue stuff, so total bullshitter. All right, stays on the bullshitter list. Let's remember that.
But maybe.
I'll find out. I will find out someday. Did you enjoy doing this?
I did, man. I had a great time doing this. It was different for me because I hadn't been in this platform before.
Right.
So it was hosting, it was mentoring, it was producing the show too as well, and it was still trying to be unbiased with these contestants who you fall in love with,
right.
And they become like family. And so I had a blast. The best part about the show was not only inherently bringing out the best in people, what the show does because it's The Hero, but when there's $1 million on the line, it also brings out the worst in people. There's fireworks and all the craziness, train wreck stuff happens. The best part about the show was just seeing their tenacity and everybody's tenacity to push through their fears, push through their challenges. You met the contestants.
Yeah.
They're great people.
Awesome.
So I enjoyed it, yeah.
So here's the thing. You do so much.
Mm-hmm.
Wrestling is still is new again and still going on.
Stripping.
Like 80,000 movies. Stripping. I saw you last week in L.A. It was fantastic.
Great show I put on. Yes.
Yeah. It was very Channing Tatum. Is it tough? I mean, I know there's a grind, and you're used to working as a professional, so...
It's hard, man.
Yeah,
it's hard, but I got to tell you, it's hard because I've chosen for it to be hard.
Right.
You know, you're not getting like, oh, this shit's hard, man. You know, feel for me. No, it's hard because I've chosen it. I've chosen to do multiple things on multiple platforms.
Yeah.
I enjoy it, and I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy getting entertainment out there to people, whether it's in television or whether it's in movies or whether it's in wrestling, by the way, and connecting with an audience. Sometimes you have hits and successes at the box office. Sometimes you get slammed. It's okay, as long as I'm just putting it out there. And
I'm glad you said that because I have a friend who was like, oh, man, it's just so tough for me to do all the things I want to do. I was like, just start getting up earlier. Stop complaining. Like that
By the way, I love that. You're absolutely right. Get up earlier.
Yeah. I
love that.
Just do your job.
Get up earlier. I love that.
One question from social media, and that is, do you think there is anyone in wrestling today that can be the next Rock on the global scale? I'm talking movies and TV and working as hard as they possibly can. Do you think there's anyone that exists today that's going to be able to do that anytime soon?
Well, that's a great question. And look, I've become very, very close with a lot of guys in the locker room, and John Cena, for example, too. So I think that it's funny when I spoke to John after WrestleMania, and I said, I want you to take this honor now that I was honored to give to you, by the way, in our wrestling terms, it's called doing the honors. Take this and take it to new heights. And it's funny because he was like, you set the bar way too effing high. And I was like, yeah, but here's what I mean. You don't do what I did.
Right.
Do other things. Do it your way. There's another way to do it. I'm not necessarily talking about Hollywood, but there's another way to do it. Look, that guy, for example, he grants more wishes in Make-A-Wish than any man or woman on the planet.
Yeah.
That's a powerful thing. So anyway, to do what I've done in Hollywood, I don't know if... Yes, there's a couple of guys there, I think, who have the potential for it, but they just have to apply themselves. And those guys right now, those are like younger guys. For example, and again, I don't know if it's Hollywood, but look, you got a guy like Fandango, by the way, who I love that guy. He's a good guy. Not only that, but to create a character like that, you've got to embrace it and you've got to have balls.
Right.
And that's what he does. Roman Reigns, who's a family member. He's a cousin, by the way, part of the Shield. He's got a great look, great ability. So there's some guys there who are really good, and they're humble and they're hungry.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
man.
it. Keep
I
being the
appreciate
next
it.
Dwayne Johnson.
Thank you. And then just get up earlier. That's the key,
Right?
man.
That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line.
He's throwing me under the bus. That was me.
Oh, get up earlier, man.
So there you have it. Catch the Hero on TNT. Follow hashtag the Hero on Twitter and all that to stay up to date with it. Thursdays at 8. TNT, the